Alright everybody, hello and welcome to another episode of Channel News, and it's been an awful long while since I last had the time to check up with you guys, but today I would say it is a very happy time and a very happy topic that we're catching up on, because of course after a long time of work, I think it's been a year and 4 or 5 months now at this point, we have finally managed to knock down the 500 subscriber mark, which to me, honestly, is absolutely massive. It's like halfway to 1k subscribers. Incredible number to think of, honestly. I know it's a very low number compared to some of the big YouTubers out there, but I just recently got a mail from YouTube congratulating me on that milestone. And basically what it said was that we are big enough of a community to fill up an entire Boeing 747 at this point, which if you think about that is absolutely insane. So thank you very much for all that. Thanks so much for the support. I'm really happy about being able to hit this milestone and seeing that the channel is flourishing. We've been growing constantly. The Discord has been absolutely exploding with people looking to be part of the community. There's a lot of regulars on YouTube and Twitch now always coming by and dropping by and leaving a nice comment or two and giving me some feedback, and I've been really thoroughly enjoying that. But thanks of course also to all the steady inflow of silent lurkers that just come in to watch the videos, have a good evening. That of course also helps massively. Absolutely happy with that. So yeah, thank you so much for everything, guys. I'm very much looking to celebrate this milestone. Still thinking kind of about how we're gonna do it. Maybe something with a Twitch stream again, maybe something else. I'll give it a bit of a thought, a bit of consideration. Of course, we're still in the very early phases of this channel, so the amount of stuff I think that we can do is still somewhat limited, but there's certainly going to be something. And I'm still, if you are on my stream, you'll probably also know this, I'm still a bit busy in real life, which is also why we have the stream on Saturdays and Sundays for the next few weeks, which is why I will have that celebration a little bit later, not quite instantly, so I will make another announcement on that, and that's hopefully coming in about a week or two, so make sure to have an eye out for that one, and hopefully we'll have some great news right there. With that said though, with the 500 subscriber mark knocked down, there is of course one big and massive goal now ahead of us, and I think I've also mentioned it already in a few of the videos that I've posted over the last few days, because of course I wasn't quite able to get the thank you video for the 500 subscribers underway quite right away, but there is one new absolutely overambitious goal now that I'm trying to hit, and that I know we will probably not hit, but we will try our best at it, and that is hitting 1k subscribers by the end of the year. And, you know, I'm already, like, calling it over-ambitious, because, of course, we've taken a year for, like, the other half of that 1k, so let's see how well that goes. But I hope that we can make it. I'm definitely going to try and push hard for it, and, well, I'm sure that with your all support, we can most certainly make it as well. So make sure to leave those likes down below, tell your friends, and hopefully we can knock that mark out of the way. Let's see how it goes, I suppose. Other than that, there's also some schedule changes I want to touch upon. Because, well, as you've really, I think, all kind of felt, the last few weeks and even the last month or two have been really busy for me in terms of work. And in the interest of hopefully mitigating some of my issues, also with videos usually coming a bit late because I'm stuck in some meetings and stuck in doing some other things during the week and during the days, of course, I'm going to be moving the videos during the week back to 1800 instead of 1600 CEST, so that we can hopefully get that to be a bit more constant again, and I can hopefully give you all a bit more of a constant flow of videos without these things being that much of an issue. anymore, and hopefully that's going to allow you all to plan things a bit better. Now that's not going to be something I'm going to be implementing as like a fixed thing, so I also want to be seeing what like your guys and girls feedback is, what you all think about it. Let me know down below if you think 1600 works better for you. I can certainly try, and I think I am also going to try over the next few weeks to get back on schedule and also pre-produce videos again so that we can hopefully hit that mark a bit more consistently. So give me a bit of feedback. I'm very open and very happy to receive that, and in case the feedback is going to be that 1600 works a bit better for you all, we may as well also leave it at that. So with that said, I think I'll give it like a week's time. We'll just see how things develop, and then I will release the updated schedule if there is going to be one on the channel information page, and of course also post about it on like Twitter and the community Discord so that you're all up to date and that you know when you can hopefully look forward towards your favorite videos. That said, as I said, I'm kind of catching up on the channel work now with all the stuff going on in the last few weeks. I've fallen behind a bit, unfortunately, but it feels like my schedule is freeing up a bit again, so we will do our best to slowly but surely catch up to the usual schedule, and I'll make sure to also finally have stuff pre-produced again so that we won't run into that much of an issue anymore. There is that new set of Twitch sub emotes coming still. It's coming soon, TM. I've gotten the job contracted out to somebody on Fiverr now, and I've shared the concept, and I think it's about like 6 work days and then a bunch of revisions and something that still separates us from that, but most certainly that is going to be on the Twitch channel very, very soon, so I hope all of you are very much looking forward to that. And well, with that said, there's hopefully also going to be coming a few new games on the channel. We will look at getting a few more first impressions videos going on Saturdays to determine kind of what games are going to be interesting for me and for you, and we'll try and get a few more of those on the channel, because of course there has been a few series that have ran out again as of late. You know, Little Big Workshop just recently has finished. There is a few other ones that are most certainly also soon coming into an end. For example, like even the Transport Fever 2 campaign, I think there's like 2-3 chapters left on that before it comes to an end, so there is a few slots most certainly freed up now and over the next few months that we're going to be looking to fill, and there's hopefully also going to be some more coverage in terms of first impressions videos to give you guys some options to choose from, and me some options to choose from on what we can be doing next. Other than that, also, of course, some kind of game highlights, hopefully coming towards the end of the year, that even without first impressions, I can tell you you'll probably cover. One that's most certainly going to be part on the channel is going to be Age of Empires. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to split that between YouTube and Twitch, but that's definitely going to be a part. Battlefield 6 is coming out towards the end of the year. As far as I know, unfortunately, no story mode, so if there's no story mode, I think the likelihood of it being on the channel, it's probably still going to be on the channel, but in a less regular basis, more like maybe some highlights from the Twitch streams, maybe some short montages, whatever. So we'll think about something there. Let me know if you're interested in Battlefield 6 content. I'm not quite sure how I would be able to cover it on the channel, because of course for me initially the idea was to do the campaign on the channel and the rest of the gameplay on the Twitch. Now, with that probably not being a thing, that may be looking a bit different, but most certainly give me a feedback then, we'll be looking at that. And then of course 2022 is also not too far away, most crazily, and then we will also get Kerbal Space Program 2 sometime, I hope, and very much of course looking forward to that, among some other games. So the list is hopefully somewhat full, and the games are going to keep coming. Just be aware that there's most certainly going to be some more first impressions videos, and well, when those come, feel free to leave me your thoughts down below in the comments of those videos, so we can also determine what games you want to move ahead with and what games maybe are not all too interesting. But yeah, so that's about that for games. Other than that, once I'm kind of caught up to the main work, I'll of course also, you know, get back to ideas for advancing the channel. We'll look at doing some more community stuff, maybe also work on some of the channel things, you know, get some more artwork going, think of some concepts for some new videos, and well, all that will most certainly be determined as I get there, but I'll try and actually push the channel further in terms of that too. And yeah, I mean, if you, of course, have any sort of input on what you think maybe needs advancing, most certainly leave your comments down below. I mean, that's always awesome to have a bit of a discussion going down below in the channel news, so always happy to hear back from you guys and all this stuff. Last little point though, before we end this video off, one thing that I've actually recently noticed, and I think I've also quickly kind of put things out there on my Discord in terms of please like this tweet for myself so YouTube answers me and everything, and they did actually answer, but it was not very helpful of an answer, unfortunately. But one point that I've noticed is that on my channel as of recently, I think like 1 or 2 weeks ago, this sort of started, where YouTube seems to have changed something about the algorithm evaluating comments for like policy violations and spam and whatever. At least that's what it feels like, because there has been a few comments, even from regular viewers, that just kind of disappeared more or less from the channel, where you could still see that there is a comment on the video, like the video basically said like 3 comments, but you could only see 2 comments down below the video. Absolutely got no clue why that's happening. It's not my auto moderation. I've usually got things set up so that if YouTube thinks something is suspicious, I can moderate it and tell it, okay, get rid of it or keep it in the comments. That does not pop up in there, so I've got no control over that, unfortunately. It seems to be entirely happening on YouTube's side. So please, if you leave a comment, which I'm always very happy about, I do get the notification, by the way, so I know usually that there is a comment. I just can't answer it anymore because it's not there anymore. But if you do leave a comment, and you do notice that for some reason I don't answer, which yes, sometimes I take like a few days to actually answer because I'm busy here or there, but if you do notice that in general I don't answer, please make sure to check back and see if that comment is actually visible, if it's still around, because unfortunately sometimes they disappear, which is very annoying, is very disappointing, and well, I'm very sorry for that. But just a little heads up for you guys there, just in case you were wondering why I was not answering. That's most certainly not because I don't want to answer you or I'm ignoring you. It's probably due to that reason. So please make sure to check back on your comments in case that happens to you. But with that said then, this channel news episode is already incredibly long. I think one of my longest ones yet. So let's end it off right here. Once more, thank you so much for all the incredible support, the comments, the likes, the views. Very, very happy that we've made it to 500 subscribers at this point. And, well, hopefully somehow we can make the 1K by the end of the year. Fingers crossed on that one. For now, thanks so much for watching. Leave your thoughts on all the things that I just previously mentioned in the comments down below, most certainly. And then we can catch up in a little discussion down there. And, well, thanks so much for watching. And I hope I'll catch you in the next proper video very, very soon. Ciao.